What's going on, guys? Cameron here with Attack on Anime, and today I thought I'd do a topic video with my friend David.
What's up?
And today we're going to be doing our favorite protagonists in anime. And to start off, I'm going to start off with mine, who is Grey Fullbuster from the anime Fairy Tail. Yes, the Ice Mage straight from Fairy Tail. He's my favorite protagonist because his backstory is like really tragic, but it doesn't get complicated like a lot of other anime characters do. His backstory is pretty much, when he was a kid, his village was destroyed by a demon, and along with that, his parents were killed in that. It scarred him until his master Ul picked him up and started teaching him the form of Ice Make. When Gray felt like he was getting better at it, he got kind of cocky and thought he would go take revenge on the demon that destroyed his village. When Gray nearly died in his act of revenge, his master saved him by sacrificing her life using a type of magic called Ice Shell, which is pretty much you use all the magic in your body to encase your enemy in an everlasting ice. So that demon is still trapped in that ice to this day, and it can never be unfrozen. And Gray never really forgives himself for that. And that's when it leads into a manga called Fairy Tail Ice Trail, which is pretty much, it's telling the path of how Gray came to Fairy Tail. And it's a really good manga filled with a lot of Easter eggs, and he actually meets a character from the Fairy Tail Guild. I won't spoil it just in case people want to go out and read that manga, which I highly suggest because it's a really good manga. And it's just talking about right after his master sacrificed her life, he goes on this journey and he's just looking for purpose and trying to get stronger so that a tragedy like that can never happen in his life again. And when he hears about the guild Fairy Tail, he's just like, alright, I have to get to Magnolia. I have to get to this guild called Fairy Tail. Because if they're as strong as everyone says, then I'll fit right in, and they can perhaps make me strong enough to protect those that I love. And that's just the reasons that I like Gray. He's a really disciplined, fun character. He has his funny moments, but when he gets serious, he gets serious. Especially in the current arc of the anime, the Tartaros arc. I won't spoil exactly what happens, but Gray gets a power-up, and he's a boss now. Like, even Natsu was surprised by him. And he beats out Natsu for me because like I said, I like his backstory a lot more. It's simple, sweet, to the point. And now I'm going to let David pick up with his favorite protagonist.
I guess before I get to reveal who it was, I want to basically explain the logic and the reasoning behind or what I would actually pick. There are many types of protagonists in the anime. You got your overpowered guys from day one who, like, in mid-fight he'll be losing and then he'll be like, hold on man, this isn't even my final form, and just bust out this brand new move that just came out of nowhere.
Pretty much.
Then you have the weak one, the weakling protagonist that's just weak, just incredibly weak to like anybody and everyone else he meets, and throughout the whole anime gets owned until like the end, which is kind of Then you have your balanced type, you have your considerably strong protagonist, but it's still kind of considerably weak at the same time. So you have the base, like, ideal type character for me, and with that, I'm going to lead into who I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Gon from the Hunter x Hunter series. And the reason why I pick him is because from day one, like, he's not really a try-hard. It's just that in anything and everything he does, he just has, like, this drive, this focus just to do it. And like in times where he'll get defeated by an enemy or he'll get schooled by a new character that just entered the Hunter x Hunter realm and world, like he doesn't really beat himself up on it. He kind of owns up to like, okay, I know I'm weak, but instead of just like spending like a whole 3 episodes trying to figure out why he sucks so bad, he actually just he actually does something about it, accepts that he's weak, and then just gets stronger off that. And he's not like overpowered, but he is, because he's born just naturally stronger and fit faster, more like a primitive animal. But another reason why he would be my favorite is because of the moves that he learns. Like, I never knew like you could just come up with like a 3-set power boss move from rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Like that was just like, whoa, like this is crazy. And then he uses the rock, paper, scissors signals like so like differently than I would expect. I'm like, rock, okay, it's a fist, but like scissors was like a sword, but it just didn't really look like that's what it would be. But I guess it's kind of more self-explanatory, except for paper. Paper is like a sheet of fire that he just throws at you. It's like, what?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I actually talked about Hunter x Hunter on my top 3 anime list, and when I was talking about it, I was just like, one of the reasons I like it so much is because the different type of nen, it depends on how you train and what type of nen user you are, so you can get so creative with it, and that's why I like that anime in general. But yeah, Gon's got pretty creative.
But with nen, I find it so interesting because it kind of works well, or works similar like the mechanics to the equivalent exchange in Full Metal Alchemist. Because in the later on in the series, like when Gon gets extremely mad, by the way, Gon never gets mad. So of course, when he gets angry, he takes it to the extreme. When he said he didn't care anymore, basically what he did, he basically force grew himself from like 30 plus years in the future, but the end result of that was basically reducing his body to that of like shriveled up, barely in your skin, just bones, barely alive. But what he gets from that, from sacrificing his whole life just to force grow, he was just BA, just whooping up on anybody. I've never seen any character take a worse butt whooping than that.
And that's actually another thing I like about that anime. Like, to get stronger nen, it comes at a cost. Like, you always have to do something more extreme to get that edge in your nen. Like, you'd have to like pretty much put your life on the line. If you wanted an all-out attack, you would need to put your life on the line depending on how strong your opponent is. And that's another thing I like about that, because he couldn't just get that power and just be like, all right, now I have this in my back pocket anytime I want to use it.
No, there are no loopholes.
Like that's like really a one-time thing.
You have to work to get there, and that's why I appreciate it so much. And another reason why is like throughout the story, he would be able to beat people. He just gets schooled, but at the same time, he's still not weak. And then he gets stronger, and it shows the hard work and effort, and then I like how mid-fight he'll get creative. If he can't power someone, he'll outmaneuver them, and then if he can't do either of them, he'll just distract them. Like the fight with Hisoka. Hisoka didn't know what he was doing. He did the stone flip, broke everything because Hisoka knew he had better battle experience, better strength, and he's smarter, but he still managed to get like at least one really good hit off of him. He was surprised, to be honest. So
I remember seeing that moment, and I lost it. I was screaming in my house. Everybody was like, "What's wrong?" I was just like, it just got real.
So real, like
real quick. Even Hisoka's face was just like,
what?
Whoa.
Exactly. But that would be my favorite, Gon.
But yeah, guys, you heard it here from Attack on Anime. So let us know down in the comments below who is your favorite anime protagonist and why. As long as that character resonates with you, it shouldn't matter who your favorite protagonist is. Like, mine was kind of unexpected because fans of Fairy Tail probably would choose Erza or Natsu over Gray, but he just resonates with me because his backstory is just like, it's sweet, it's short, it's to the point. And I understand every emotion that he's feeling. It's like no mystery behind it. Like, it's just straight to the point. And he likes Gon because Gon is just like that noble kind of character. He doesn't take it. Like, he's just like, if you jeopardize my friend's safety, that's it for you. Like, you're done. Like, he'll put you down no matter what. Like he said, when Gon gets real and serious, he is not taking it. And also he has to train for everything that he earns. Mm-hmm. And every level he steps up, he knows it's because he's getting stronger. He's going towards that ultimate goal. But if you want to hear a little bit more in depth about Hunter x Hunter, you can watch the top 3 anime list on our channel, where I go into a little bit more detail about why I like that anime so much. And you heard a little bit more reasoning here today. Mm-hmm. But guys, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and we're out.